Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I wanted to speak to you guys about losing my sister. I remember in the other video I once mentioned that I want to talk about two of the most horrible things that have ever happened to my life was upikwa, which I shared, and losing my sister. Oh wait. Guys, I had the most cutest moment earlier on with Umiya when he got back from school. Ufunde ngoMandela ke, and besilala outside. Guys, I'd better lock. I had better lock because so he was on our case, but Mandela was first good, mommy. No, he was first a bad guy, mommy, and then the police arrested him, and then mommy, he was in prison for a long time, and then he was oh kwabahamba sebelabo bezayibalisa better, and then he was a good guy, and then he did die, mommy. It was so cute. Anyways, lo Miyo ke ndithetha ngaye kangachebe, guys, kangachebe for the first day of school. Ndicela mna mzali khandimchebise umntana. Guys, anyways, so with that being said, hey, on other guys, uOmbesa yena ufuna, okay, firstly izolo uMesixele walahleka, nathi ulahleka utheka uyabuya uye emall. So ndiyabuza uba uyaphi emall, uyothini emall? Ndiyabuya mihle. Ndithi hayibo, uyaphi kaloku emall uyothini? What's going on? Ndizawubuya girl, ndicela undibaleke into oceba intloko. Awunayo into oceba, wakhangela apha erumini yam. And then vamoose, she was gone. Sifike nini apha? And ke ngoku, hey, Nkosi yam. So ke guys, namhlanje zizistress endizicingayo ezo zikaOmbesa uba he, hayi man, hayi. Ngoku uzohamba umntu athi uye emall. And that's exactly what I'm doing to my mother. But ndimdala ke, ndimdala. Chin. Okay guys, go on ndedwa, it's fine. Oh gosh, you're not gonna get into a find, guys. It's a thing. Go to find. Anyways, so I wanted to tell you guys today, Dinette drama was apparently puff, because rainy and gloomy days, they make me think of sad things, or like someone I lost, okanye ndihlale ndicinge sad things, or I'll watch sad movies, or I'll just indulge in sadness because of the weather. So today I found myself thinking about my sister, and that is like a load of sadness. So I decided today's video would be on losing my sister. And I remember the other video that I posted, I mentioned that dizoteta about losing my sister. So apekaya guys, we were a group of 6, the big 6. So it's my dad, my mom, my big brother, my late sister that I'm going to talk about, my sister, and then myself. So ndi last bonke. And apho ke kubu last one bam, I am the tallest, I am the biggest, I am the loudest, I am the everything-est you can think of. But I love my siblings nonetheless, and they love me, I know. So yeah, I'm so different to them. Sometimes like it bothers me only for 2 minutes and then doesn't bother me anymore. So I'm okay with that. So my sister, Susanna, I'll mention her name because I'll be talking about her. So with that 6 being said, we all grew up, started at different schools. She went to HM Pepper, which we all did, and then she went to Enoboto, which we all did, and then she went to Efandi Gaga, which the 3 did. I never went. And then she went to MSI, did she go to MSI? I'm not sure if she went to Eric Mtonga Pakatov, but I know she completed her matric in Ekron Point, and then at Ekron Point, and then she went to Ewusu. I still have a student card. She went to Ewusu, and then she went to Cape Town, where she stayed. I remember everyone in my life knows Bandaya in London. Please, ingalibaleki. Excuse me. And so I remember when I came back from London, I went straight to Cape Town for the rest of the holiday to be with my sister. So I always spent holidays with her. So the year I went to London, I was in matric, and then the following year I was doing my first year at Kapa. And then I was divided between my sisters for holidays. I'd always go to my sister before coming to East London, Low sister before coming to East London. So that was the situation. I must say my sister and I were very close, like very, very close. And it made me so happy when at memorials and everything, like when people would say, "Ba yo, don't Sisanda, yo, don't," I'd be like, okay, at least she knew how I felt. With that being said as well, so my sister was staying at Goodwood, right, with her boyfriend of years. I remember I went there in June. Like I said, I kept going to my sister's for holidays before I go to Gendizemont and Kabobal. So I remember I went to my sister for that June holiday, and that June holiday, my sister had a headache. The whole few days that I was there, she kept on having a grandpa. And then the weekend we went out drinking, and she was binge drinking. Ingati andiyazi no more, but I was like, oh well. And nothing in my head ever imagined that she's actually sick. Like nothing was telling me to panic, to watch out, to whatever. So ndabuya ndazemont, and then I came back June, July, August, September. So the boyfriend, oh God help me, ndingabiza amagama. So the boyfriend sends me a text, your sister's not well, there's something absolutely wrong. Utumeli messages is off and weird, and she's been weird for the longest time. I'm trying to recite the SMS that he sent. So I sent the SMS to my siblings, my brother and my sister. And Shem, we rushed to my sister's place. When we got there, we were like, Aibo, when did Imeko get like this? And so she had she had lost a lot of weight. She was sick. And then me being the big one, sambega ebhakini, brother unebhaki, so sasiyama ebhaki. Saleqisa ke guys. And on the way she keeps on saying, andisavuya lapha, andisavuya unibona. Utsho kum nosister wam silapha ebhek naye, ubrother wam uyaqhuba yena. And then it hit us, oh flip, akana medical aid. So sizokwenza njani? Usister wam lo uza phambi kwam, sorry guys, suggests masi andisayoyika isize yale Vaseline. She suggests that we take usister wethu nge-medical aid yakhe to a private hospital, because sinalantu if we go public sizawulinda imini yonke and not get help, and this is like some sort of emergency. Nyani guys, siye esibhedlele eBelleville, I can't mention the name. And then ekuyeni kwethu esibhedlele kuthiwe kufunwa a letter from the doctor ezawuthi maka-admitwe. So siye to the nearest doctor. The doctor wrote a letter for us because it was unfortunately was nceda. But fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know, but sathi xa sifika phaa kudoctor wabesexhuzula. So udoctor ayibona imeko nyhani, sabe simxelela uba sive lo mlanda akakho right, sifuna umadmithisa, kufunwa ileta phayana ethi maka-admithwe. Nyhani, you must keep up ke, because njengoba uzawuadmithwa under my sister's name, my other sister, not lunguye. Simngenise kusisanda, a-admithwe kugqitywe yonke into yenziwe. They, ezaa sisters ke zona, they look almost identical. Mhlawumbi guys, one day ndizakwenza ivideo ethi how I found out I got adopted. Ndinayo into etshoyo, but asikho lapho, because they looked almost identical. So, okay, then wa-admithwa ke. So my sister and I go to eParo siyocholachola itoiletry, inayithi, indoni. And Geshem, we are just like that. Mama, bazali bethu, they made sure we close. If anyone has a problem, siyathuthana siye kwakhe. Noba ngubani otheni siyathuthana siye kwakhe. Also, we were happy that we found her and we've managed to get her into a hospital, and now she's going to be taken care of. And then Gogo, we went back to the hospital. And when we went back for a visit ka 7, she was there and we were talking to her. Mama called, we spoke. Unyana ke phofu uzoya kwi-farewell ngale mini, grade 7 farewell. So mama achathi andizamxelela kunyana ke lento because uya kwi-grade 7 farewell ngomso, and that would be Saturday. Andifuni nix ezamphazamisa uba makonwabe pha. Okay, nyani, we all agree because uzoba right usisana. Okay, sihlale naye ke pha la visit ya late, sihlale manje, sihlale kuncokolo kuthiwe nalala athini. Side sibe kanti siyahamba siyolala sigoduke. First thing in the morning, my sister wakes me up, masambe siyobona sisanda, sinxibe sivase siye. It was a hot Saturday. Siye. Xa sifika pha ubrother wethu yena umkile ke ngoku kuye kwalanga ezitshomini because he's on some sister yethi right on the way back from lechila kuyo, he's gonna via usisanda ambone. Hayi bethuna ingathi anxiba ngabhodi, ndiyinxibile guys, I swear ubusexy bayo ke. So sihlale pha no sister wam, silinde visiting hour yethu singene. Xa singena sifikelele sihlale pha on the couch, sincokole zethu. Hey, kufike aba bantu baqhuba ukutya ne, khona ukutya kwasesibhedlele, then kubekho ukutya kwase-medical aid. So yayikho ukutya kwase-medical aid, and the juice was like oozing with water. Ukubona into xa ibande idibile. So that was the juice that she was gonna have, wayenikwa yona. And then I was like, andisayibaweli. And then hey, ndiyomvusa ke ba ndifuna athi akayifuni laa juice. Sanda naku kutya. Wajika umntaka mama sephuma amagwebu ke ngoku. Hayibo. So siphambane no sister wam, bendikhwazi sister wam sibe sithi hayibo siyomdlikidla, hayibo. Just like one of the reasons why, not one of the reasons, I was skeptical about sharing this story because inabo man ubu bold and the beautiful okanye ubu days of our lives, but then I just remembered my whole life is, so it's fine. Wabengena kunesi esithi ngicela siphume, literally like in the movies, kwavalwa la mdiadiya laza curtains, kwathiwa masiphume saphume. My sister and I were chanting up and down kula passage esasibhedlele, praying because sibone kakubi amagwebi umntu esithi umntu. Wabe kungena omashini pha, like it took a while for them to get out of there. So simile pha simile. Sibe sifona ke ba yebethu nana nansi imeko ijika. Sifonela ifamily, sifonela abazali, sifonela brother wethu abesithi yes. Boyfriend naye abe efona uba siphi into nosimceba sipha abesithi yes. This other friend nayo ibe isithi yes. But we're just scared now about what's going on. After a long time, the nurse comes and she's like, Dr. Yanicela, ucela unibona. Like just in the movies, you've seen it. You know when the doctor wants to see you, it was a clearly bad news. So udoctor kasibize ke singene ke guys. And ekungeneni kwethu athi oh ekungeneni kwethu ke athi ba guys, I'm very sorry as Bani. I'm very sorry to tell you this, but your sister's not gonna make it. She'll be very lucky if she makes it to 2 days. And immediately we look at each other and immediately like sibe hysterical sikhale sithini, and then but we have this thing ba akangothixo lo ayingothixo luthethayo. Siyamazi uthixo thina, we've seen uthixo. So not literally seen uthixo, we've seen imisebenzi kathixo, so we know ba angaphakamisa usister wethu uthixo. Hayi ke sizawuthandaza thina in the middle of la hysteria or hysterical moment or whatever. Excuse me, my sister reminds me ba mihle kaloku usisanda ayinguye lubhalwe pha, kubhalwe mna. So if ever she doesn't make it nyani, i-death izawuthi mna. Yho, blunder of note. And okay, we started panicking, and then we decided to tell the doctor. We're like, okay doc, we have to tell you something. And he's like, what's up? Zazok tata, thanks. So we had to tell the doctor what's happening. And dacha ke doc, ayingosisanda lo apha, nangu lo mntu pha, i-medical aid siye sayika thina, sasebenzisa i-medical aid erongo, sathini. And then what to doctor, okay guys, I'm very sorry and I understand your position, like I understand it fully, but I have to report you to the hospital because mna ndiqeshwe hospital and you have done fraud to the hospital, and if I don't tell them and keep your secret, then I'm part of it and I could lose my job. And like that was a perfectly understandable explanation. We understood exactly what he meant. Wabe kanti ke athi, can we go sit outside and wait? Sayolinda ke papandle. We're waiting to bonus Sanda, we're waiting to hear what's going to happen. Sathi silindile guys, arrive amapolisa. But I won't lie, they never arrested us or my sister. They just asked us to accompany them to the nearest police station where they took a statement, said to of what happened and why we did what we did. We told them, and like we got so much kindness from the police station. And this other lady was like, no, ufuna usithandazisa lo siripota kuyi-case, uthatha i-case yethu, ufuna usithandazisa wasinika nenamba kamthandazeli. I promise you, xa ukweza meko, you're looking for any kind of help that you can get, like any help. So we gave the statement to the police and we left and went back to the hospital. And when we got back to the hospital, wayekhutshiwe kula machine wayefakwe kuyo, wayekhutshiwe, and they were like, no, akayo patient kaloku. I know we already heard that akazolenza ixesha, but we still felt like there was no need bamkhuphe ko machine. So sasiphambana ke ba nimkhupha njani ko machine, nitheni nimkhupha njani. Hey, sisahoye leyo si afakwe ke kwenye room private ke yodwa ecaleni, siyohlala naye pha ke. Sifonele lo mthandazeli ke ngoku abethetha ke lo mthandazeli apha efonini endlebeni yakhe, athi masiyibeke kwispika, siyibeke apha kuyo. Asiyazi ke noba uyava noba kava, siyacinga ke thina ufuna uyibona i-farewell pictures zomntana akho, khawuphile uhlale nathi. Ngoku sekufakwe enye into apha ke lithi, and kufakwe loo nto nje, she kukho into ethi beep apha ecam kwakhe. So kumane kungena lo nesi ke bazokwenza su phantsi kwenyawo, benze su, bambethe, bathini, baphume, bahambe. And I found out like after that, onesi cannot declare umntu dead. And then like sithandaze ke, we held hands. Sitsoyi-3 ke phezu kwakhe, and we held hands and we prayed and we prayed. Yo, we prayed. We prayed. We prayed. I don't remember the last time I begged God like that. I begged God. I begged him. I begged God. And hey, got tense. So my brother's like, something weird is happening up. I think son is dying or dead. Cause lo umane sijonga ne, and then ahlikihle inyawo aphinda aphume. But uyambona une-pity look on her face, ba shame. Turns out we had like 20 or 30 minutes of talking to his dumb, or praying for his dumb, or praying over his dumb. So nini later, a doctor walks in, and even now some things I'm starting to understand as I'm growing up. But nabo, it's their way of dealing with the everyday trauma of dealing with death every now and then. Because he walked in and he's like, right, this patient died at 9:10. Don't. We were not having it. We were like, ay. And it turned out that she's gone. And it disbelief until this day. Until this day. And then we were screaming, we were crying, we were distraught. And my poor brother, he had to call my mom and my dad and tell them what had happened to their child. Now this is what happened after emini ngokuyaben city besi uye waphuma amagwebu. So we called home and don't mama wathi makubhukishwe something for her to come. Ibhasi kamambi ngo-1 ngengomso ngecawa. She wanted to rush to Cape Town. Umakazi wethu omnye ozemva komama waza apha eMonti ezohlala nabantwana so that mama could go to Cape Town. So mama never even got on that bus to Cape Town. And so I'll never forget that day. And then okay, we realized she's dead. We started crying. We called home. Umakazi luckily was here with umama, and omnye ubhuti wethu family kwaNxabi was with utata. So at least they were not alone, and we were there eKapa sodwa ke, but we had family that came. And while we were sitting there with the body, they gave us some time. And while we were sitting there with the body, a nurse came in and told us that we need to take the body and leave because they have abanayo ice for yena because of la fraud siyenzileyo, and abanandawo ngoku for yena. So we have to take the body there. Sorry. I think umalume wayesekhona, but we knew we can't take the body anyways. Siyaphambana ke xa sesiphambana. So if besiphambana siphambanele umuntu, me and my sisters besiphambana siphambanele umuntu ogezela ubrother wethu. But sonke xa sifuneka sikuphambanele sakuphambanela and sakugenga up on you. So we saphambanela the hospital management ba nithi siyephi. And we managed to get i-IDs zakhe nendoni ke so they could fix documentation. But we sat there and we called omnye ubhuti wethu ke lo ndithi behleli notata wethu was-organizela ke itshomi yakhe enemoshwari. Bamthatha ke baza saphumani sonke nomzimba ke bamthatha wayokhwela pha kulaa moshwari. That was the last time I saw her until East London. But my poor brother had to keep on going kulaa moshwari and checking ba nguye, and checking a lot of stuff that I didn't understand back then, and checking a lot. But yeah, so our sister died, and she chose to die than to live with the HIV. And a piece of me understands her, but a big piece of me doesn't. Like not every day, every other day, I ask myself, why wouldn't she want to live for umntanakhe, for me, for mama, for our sister, for our brother, for utata. Like, why wouldn't she want to live for us? But Gay will never get those answers, and we don't know what truly happened and how it happened and what she felt and what she went through. But also very glad that she died in front of my eyes. And so we flew back on the Thursday. She died on Saturday. Flew back on the Thursday. Now, iblanda of it all ke is that umama besakhiwa apha endlini ehlala eflatini nabantwana. So yonke lento ke yenzeka kuyilo mess apha endlini kuyakhiwa indlu ichithiwe yonke. And sometimes she says that usisana kakunzima nondilinda ke uba yena ufuna ufa andilinde uba ndigqibe indlu okanye andilinde ndife kuqala. She always says things like that, but I understand. It's pain. It's very painful. It's very painful. And for a long time I was angry at the boyfriend. For a long time I was angry at the hospital. But in Nene, guys, time does heal. You don't forget. The pain doesn't go away. But you learn to heal, and you learn to live, and you learn to go on. It does go on. In a weird way, it does. So yeah, I was not planning to be sad. Peace out.